on a Tuesday. I am really quick gonna show you guys a tutorial for this freaking amazing eyeliner technique that I have learned, and oh my gosh. So the first time I saw it, was on TikTok. I don't know if any of you watch TikTok, but the baby and I watch it to go to sleep every night, and so I started following makeup things, and they started showing me makeup things, and so this one came on there, and it was the weirdest thing I'd seen. But when you open your eyes, it actually looks right. So, okay, so the technique is specifically for people with hooded eyes. Now, as you age, your eyes are going to get more hooded. I don't know what I did. I do have a feeling that it was my hair used to be on this side covering my eye, and I think I squinted a lot because I've got two weird, like, different shaped eyes, and it wasn't that way before. So this is the hooded eye, and a hooded eye is where you have like it's kind of heavier right there. So as you get older, that's what you're going to end up with. And so as you can see, you can't really see much of my eyelid there like you can there, and that's the difference. So what you get whenever you have like a hooded eye is when you put on eyeliner or eyeshadow, because your eye, when it opens, it tends to close like right there, it rubs it off. And so if you've ever tried this with hooded eyes, you end up with like your eyeliner's gone. It just like over the course of the day. And I guess part of it is because your eyelids are not as dry as the rest of your face, so they can get a little bit oily if your eyes water, and so all of that kind of is going to rub that off. So this is the technique that I've found, and I use two different colors for this. This is, oh, this is my obsession. This is the, what is it called? Emerald City, or I don't know. Oh no, Wizard of Eyes, that's what it's called. And so it has all of these, which I've been trying different colors all the time. So these are the pencils, which I actually didn't like the first time because I'm used to the liquid, really thin, it doesn't move, and so I kind of looked at this and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to stay, it looks like a crayon. And then when I put it on the one time I did and I rubbed, it came like right back off. I'm like, yeah, this is not as good as the other one, I'm not using it. But then when I got this, I've been playing with them, and sure enough, the longer you have it on, like give it a minute before rubbing it, and it stays, and then it won't come off. So apparently it's one of those things. Okay, so ideally you'd want a sharpened one, but I ain't gonna mess with that right now because I just want to go eat. I went Christmas shopping, so I don't have like any eyeshadow on, any concealer, or anything like that. So in this case, because my pencil is not as sharp as you want it, I'm gonna just do the edge of it. You don't want, if you want a thick line, you're gonna get it like that. So I'm just gonna turn it like that to do a thin line. So the first thing you do is this really thin line this way. This is so strange in a phone. There's a second of a lag. Okay, and then you go underneath, and you want to just barely touch here, because the harder you push, the more your line's going to be like darker, and you don't want a real dark line. You just want a really light, kind of a thin. See how it's like I'm almost putting it right in between my eyelashes, so that it just makes it look like my eyelashes are a little bit thicker than this side. Okay, so then what you do for the Batwing is you follow this on up, and you keep going straight up and kind of extend it past like that. Okay, so then you close your eyes, and you see where that crease is. You draw a line to the crease, kind of a little bit angled down like that, and then you fill it in. This is super hard in a phone. There. Okay, so see what you get looks very strange like that, but when you open your eyes, it's perfect. It's so cool. So what this does is whenever my eye would open throughout the day, at the end of the day, I would have like no eyeliner there anyway. It would just all smear and wipe off, and so then there was nothing over here, and it just didn't look right. So with this, it stays on the whole day. And so you can do it for the other eye, or for your other eye, like if you have an eye that doesn't do the hooded eye, it works the same. It's just specifically really good for people whose eyelids tend to wipe off. I hear screaming from a baby. See. Okay, so really thin all the way over, and then you're poking it like right in between your eyelashes, really light, almost like I'm just making little dots. And see, I'm not doing a straight line. If you try and make a straight line, you're gonna end up with like a crooked, jagged line. Do little tiny strokes, and then that way you're less likely to mess up and leave a weird line. And so then I'm gonna follow this up. Okay. And then where it creases, I'm gonna go over. You totally tell this is not my dominant side. And then fill it in and down. So I have this little, and it looks just like a batwing, which is why they call it that. There you go. So see, it looks a little different when your eye is not as heavy, if you don't have hooded eyes. And so like in my case, I tend to try and kind of even it up. So I'll bring this one up a little higher so that it looks even. And with this stuff, when you put it on, you have like just a few seconds that you can kind of go like that before it dries and sets. And it actually works because you can extend it up. And so you end up like that. And so what this does is it gives you a more lifted look to your eyes. I mean, it obviously makes your eyelashes look thicker, but by doing this almost like a cat's eye look, it makes your whole face kind of lift up. Another secret that you can do is whenever you put your concealer underneath, use your skin tone color here, and then use a little bit lighter color here. And I don't know why, it's just a trick that the makeup artists use, and it does. It gives you that more lifted kind of awake look. So this, I'm gonna play with this just because I want to. There's a set out right now, and it's for New Year's. And so it's one of these in a little bag and the waterproof mascara. But it's not, so it's this black one, and then it's the sparkly gold one. So what I've been doing, when I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's awesome, because that's what I've been doing anyway, is I've been using the black, and then I've been taking this gold and using it like right here as a little highlighter, because it makes, again, your eyes look just, it gives it that little bit of a pop. So you can either put it just like that. You can actually even go in like here as like a more highlighted area. Here, we'll do this. There. So see, you can do like a little tiny highlight with the gold. You could even take this gold and you can do a smoky eye. So like you would take a darker color and go here on the crease and then darken it up down here. And then what I like to do, especially if you have a hooded eye, is if you make this part right here a little lighter on your eyelid, it kind of stands out and it makes it look like you have more eyelids showing. Whereas if you have just all dark color, it completely disappears. So you could even take this, because this stuff is so, it does not come off at all. Like once it dries, give it a minute. And so you could even use the gold there. Like if you're being like me right now, I'm totally lazy. I don't want to do my eyeshadow. So like I could just flip the pencil over and just give myself a little bit of a bling right there and not have to worry with anything else. So see, just a little bit, something extra. Okay, that is the Batwing eyeliner. Oh, hello, Lisa and Marlene. Yes, don't I? Isn't it weird? My straight hair, I used to have it straightened all the time, and someone said it made me look like the Laura Croft or something, and I don't know. All I know is that like it made me feel like my head looked really big and my hair was all flat. So I stopped wearing it like that. I started doing the curly thing, and so I don't know. I kind of like it like this as a change, and maybe I'll wear it like this a little bit longer. So anyway, that is the Batwing, and this black and this gold comes in a dual pencil with a cute little sparkly 2021 bag, which thank God, 2021, like, oh, it's finally here. And then it also comes with a waterproof mascara. So that is the thing that's out now if you want it. And otherwise, they still have some of these, which these are awesome. Oh my gosh, it's got a green one, it's got purple, it's got blue, it's got like a champagne color along with the gold, and like a whiter color. It's got two different kinds of brown, one that's like a dark reddish brown and one that's just a normal brown. And the black, it's just, oh, it's got everything. This is why I've been playing with it so much, and it's so cool. It looks just like, it's just so neat. So, okay, that is all. I'm gonna go eat, and I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.